Good afternoon.
Welcome
Welcome to the Muscle Up Yarn podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a special guest with us today.
We do. Yeah.
This is Larissa.
Hi.
And
From
Larissa's
Green Mountain Spinnery.
joining us from Green Mountain Spinnery. She's coming up. We're showing her how we do our podcast stuff, and we roped her into joining us.
Mm-hmm.
So
See how it goes.
it'll be fun.
Yeah. Right.
So this is, I think I said, the Muscle Up Yarn podcast, and we're
Mm-hmm.
coming to you from our yarn store in Shelburne, Vermont.
I'll try not to divert things too much.
That's
today.
all right. It's inevitable. And it's really hot, and if you stick around for the outtakes, you're going to listen to me complaining a huge amount about how hot it is.
But we're supposed to get relief tonight into tomorrow, so
Yes.
and then it's going to be a gorgeous weekend.
And I'm going to do a happy dance when that happens.
Mhm.
Yes.
I will join you.
Good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Because it's been pretty miserable.
Yeah.
For us Northerners who do not, and particularly this West Coast transplant who does not do well with humidity at all
Mhm.
when it's hot outside, it's just been brutal.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so you can find the store out on all social media as Muscle Up Yarn.
Mm-hmm. Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, our website.
As muscleupyarn.com. And feel free to follow us, join our Ravelry group, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
iTunes, if you want to do iTunes.
I think there might be some weird stuff happening with iTunes. It shows that all of our episodes are there, but I don't know.
It's a little
iTunes
weird.
been doing some weird things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
allegedly, we're on iTunes.
Allegedly. Says the lawyer.
Yeah. I think most people watch us on YouTube, though.
I think so too.
I use you too.
I like YouTube.
It's an easy platform.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, that's where they are, so it's just as
Absolutely.
easy. Especially after a lot of the other, people that don't have Apple products
Mhm.
had issues with uploading to iTunes.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
they made it challenging.
I get that. And I'm Angela.
And I'm Kelly,
And I'm Larissa.
which we already introduced her.
Yeah,
so,
we can
Yeah.
run down social
Yes.
media for everybody. You can find me out on Ravelry and Instagram as Junior Bird Kid.
You can find me on Instagram as Kelly O Spins, and you can find me on Ravelry as Kelly Spins.
And you can find me on Instagram as Larissa_Demos. And Green Mountain Spinnery's on there as Green MTN Spinnery.
Awesome.
And you should follow
And
me.
I don't use Ravelry very much anymore. I hardly post my projects.
Really? We kind of have to
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
podcast because people like to see.
Seems like the
All the
ones I do,
info.
I have to frog them, and then I have to admit that I made a mistake, and I have to rip it out. So I wait till they're done.
Well,
That's all right, too.
we usually put them up like when I cast something, I'll put it up, but then I don't do much with it until it's done. So.
Yeah.
So we usually start things off with picks of the week. And we have some very similar picks of the week, some that you've seen before, but they have some patterns and things that we're going to talk about. One that Angela's already talked about.
Yep.
So do you want me to go?
Sure, I will start. So last week you guys saw I showed the finished ruffle skirt for Little Miss, which was
Gosh.
super cute.
So
And
cute.
while we don't have the ruffle yarn here at the shop, nor probably will we ever have the ruffle yarn. I don't know if it's even being made anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time, and it's things like that, like the the eyelash yarns and the faux fur yarns and things
They
like
kinda
that. They
come
come
and
and go in waves, and
Yeah.
like if they're not being produced, like you just can't get them.
You can still find the ruffle yarn on Amazon, which is where I got mine from. But if anybody was interested in making a ruffle skirt, because they have little girls, or boys, I suppose we don't need to be gender specific
That's
here, who would love to wear a ruffle skirt, my pick of the week this week is the Kolbasi DK, which is the other yarn that I used to knit that skirt out of. The pattern actually calls for cascade fixation, so you could use that as well, but we have the Kolbasi in stock, so that's what I used, and it's the same, just sort of stretchy yarn. So we've got a couple different types of the DK. We have this, which is more of like their tonal set, so you can see that there's a little bit of color variation in there, and I think we've got I got about like half dozen
6 or so, yeah.
colors of those, and these retail for $8.99, the tonals. And then all of our just regular straight up solid color ones are all in the DK are also part of this, and these retail for $7.99. And you can make, I think, any size of those ruffle skirts out of one skein. I had quite a bit left over, and I made, I think, the 4-year-old size.
So unless you're doing one for yourself.
I mean, yeah, you could totally. You know what I was eyeballing? I found on Amazon, and if you just search on Amazon for Starbella yarns, all their ruffle yarns will come up. They actually have one that's like a plaid ruffle. It's more like a ribbon.
Oh my god.
That you could knit
So
into
funny.
a skirt like that, and I was eyeballing that. I was like, oh,
How cute would that be for Christmas? Like
that'd
a
be
little.
super
Wouldn't that be
cute. But I need to just stop buying yarn in general. Never mind buying yarn on Amazon or at the yarn store. So all of the Kolbasi DK, both the tonals and the just plain colors, are on special this week
Excellent.
with our fun coupon code.
Which should probably be
Just
Weekly Pick Kobasi.
Kolbasi. Yeah.
Which is COBASI, which Ange will put
That's
down
right.
here.
And one of these days I will be pointing to the right spot as to where the code goes, because I'm never pointing to the right spot.
It's across the bottom.
I know. It's just down
across
here.
here somewhere.
Look down.
So staying with that same
Ah.
theme, and the reason we picked Weekly Pick Kobasi for our coupon code is because I'm doing the fingering weight Kobasi for my pick of the week. And the reason that I picked this, and there's a whole bunch of colors in this, and I believe this is $7.99 as well. It's the same price as the DK in this. So lots of great colors, really fun colors. And I actually have a few more colors coming. The sales rep was just here last week. So if those make it in time in the 2-week period, then they will also be part of that as well. So I've got some darker colors, some navies, some grays, I can't remember what else, but some other really lovely colors coming. And so I figured that I would let you guys know about that. The reason that I decided to pick the Kobasi is because we're going to be knitting some more shop samples. Everybody had pretty much finished knitting all of their shop samples all at the same time. So I've been trying to come up with some more ideas for them. And this little dress, which let me take it out of here so you guys can see it without glare.
That is super cute.
Is really, really cute. So it right now anyway is a free pattern on Ravelry. So you can head on over to Ravelry and download it. It's called Clementine, and it's a really cute, just little stripy dress that you can do.
I love the pocket.
Yeah. I know, isn't that
That's a
cute?
really cute pocket.
You know what?
Yeah.
That would look really good with a ruffle skirt.
There you go. You can have a whole outfit. So this is a fingering weight that I pulled as the regular Kobasi, and the pattern is Clementine by Caroline Hegler.
And is a pattern called for, is it designed for Kolbasi?
It is designed, she used the Kobasi for it.
Cool.
So depending on the size, it's a 0 to 3 month, a 6 to 9 month, or a 12 to 18 month. So baby up through little toddler. You need of your main color anywhere from 1 or 2 skeins, depending on the size. So 1 for the smallest and 2 each for the next 2 sizes, and then just 1 skein of your contrasting color. So they use the natural for their main color, so you need 1 or 2 skeins of that, and then just one skein of the contrasting color for that. So it's really cute, super bright and summery looking. I really
Nice.
like that. So, and I did link to the pattern in show notes, so if you are interested in knitting that, you can click there and it'll take you right to the Ravelry page for it.
I might be. My brother and his wife are having another girl, so.
Oh, that's exciting.
Fun. Got another girl to knit for.
Exciting.
She needs a ruffled
Cool.
skirt too.
There
Ruffled skirts for everybody.
you go. That's cute. Very nice. So that is our pick of the week.
Yep.
So-
Weekly pick Kolbasi.
Weekly pick Kobasi. None of us are wearing any hand knits today.
It is too hot.
It is quite hot.
Too hot.
Um,
But I do have a finished object on the mannequin behind.
right, she would be wearing it otherwise.
I probably would. So this is the insouciant that was the seaming fairies seamed for me last week, and I showed it, but I finished the. I know, isn't that
You're
amazing?
lucky.
She just dropped it off here and
Finishing
poof.
fairies.
Poof.
Nice.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. That's what I like to do in the round.
I know. I know. Pattern did not call for it. So I did the neck on it and woven all the ends, and poof,
Nice.
sweater. And now it just needs to cool down so I can wear it, even though it's a summer sweater. But merino silk is it. No, not wearing anything but like tank tops and cotton right now, or linen. So
Excellent. I have no FOs.
no FOs.
No FOs.
Any FOs?
No, not with me.
She's like, I didn't know there was going to be a quiz.
No.
But Larissa's been cranking out the awesome dresses. Though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
Even
a fan,
sewing.
a fancy tiger fan. And yes, I have a third one started, so
Awesome.
it's an awesome summer dress. Comfortable.
Yeah.
Is that the fireflies fabric?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so cute. I like that.
Yeah. Hopefully this weekend I'll get it done, and I'll have another one to share.
Nice.
Check her out on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can follow her progress.
Yeah.
Right now it's just a pile cut out on my dining room table, but
Yeah.
hopefully it cools down and I can get to sew this weekend.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, Kel, what are you working on over there?
So I am right in the middle of a row on my Gramps, the little baby Gramps that I'm working on for the friend of ours that is having a little baby boy this weekend. So I, not this weekend, this fall.
I
I
was like-
started it this weekend. I
September,
started the sweater
right?
this weekend. Yes, September.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
That's
The heat's got
It's
into
the
my
heat.
brain.
It's addling all of our brains.
Right. So I started it. Did I start it when we had podcasted? I think I
You
was
were just
casting
showing
on, maybe.
Showing the yarn. For
Yeah.
sure.
So it's Gramps by Tinkin Knits, and
So cute.
so it's cruising right along. I'm working on the body. Yeah. So I got pretty far.
That's the fun thing about
Little baby
baby
sweaters,
stuff, particularly
I
on
know.
worsted weight.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with Gramps, the little baby one that I'm going to do is going to be something kind of like that. So my main color is obviously the gray, and then I've got a really pretty blue, which I didn't grab, I didn't bring with me. That is going to be the collar and all the different little edgings on there. And I'm using Barocco Ultra Wool, and it's a worsted weight wool. It's a super wash wool for babies, which will make it a little easier for them for care. So hopefully next week maybe I'll at least have the main part of the body knit and be picking up for the neckband and all the other little bits. So
What you working on?
I am working on your knit along title.
Multicolor
Color,
summer
shawl,
shawl. No, I think.
So I am making Range from Andrea Mowry, and I don't have a picture of the pattern, but this is the friendship yarn that
Yeah.
is here in the store.
So Sweet Pea and Friends, if you
Sweet Pea,
know that book, they did a friendship blend, and every
That's what I have inside.
so the book
Yeah.
was that the Churchmans wrote was based on their little sheep Sweet Pea, who had a rough start but is doing great now, and every skein of the friendship blend yarn has a little bit of Sweet Pea's fiber in it. So we sell it here at the store. So if you didn't know they had yarn,
Yeah, I saw it when we came up for the trunk show, and I impulse bought 4 skeins.
You were eyeing it pretty much.
Yeah,
all
I was
day.
eyeing it all day, so I
Yeah.
bought the 4. Had no idea what to do with it, but then and every single week comes up with a fabulous new knit along. I searched Ravelry and decided to do this one. So the 4th color is a natural brown.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's the amazing thing about Ravelry is you can literally buy yarn and be like, I'll figure out what I'm going to
Something.
make with
I know.
this later.
Yeah.
I know.
Which is good or bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Bad for impulse purchasers.
Very bad.
Not that I would know anything about that.
I know
No,
nothing
not
about
at
that
all.
either.
I'm going to get
Yes.
banned from Instagram very soon.
Yeah, it's way too easy to
Oh my
swipe,
gosh.
Yeah.
click,
Click.
go to
Bye.
PayPal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I even tried to make it harder on myself by doing 2-step authentication for PayPal.
Oh.
So I'd have to text me a code, and I was like, this is totally going to
Yeah.
slow me down. Nope.
No.
No, because if you're doing it on your phone, it's
Yeah.
like right there. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
And it's one of the texts that will actually sync over to my iPad. So if I'm on my iPad, it'll pop up on my iPad too.
And you just need the number, so you don't need to look at the whole
I
text.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. They got us.
Foiled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on the little sock arms sweater. So I think I had started this last week.
What yarn is that?
This is yarn that I dyed with Carrie from Vermont
Did
Yarn
you?
Company.
It's really pretty color.
Thank you. It's I think it's a blue face luster
Okay.
mix. I don't have a tag for it, and it's a custom color. So I'm using this for the body, and this is I think where I was last week, or pretty close to it.
It's a super
So,
stitch marker.
Thank you.
Isn't it cute?
I have a
Yeah.
sucre problem. It's a little rainbow snow cone. So I've been trucking along. This is my like go everywhere pattern right now, because you literally
So
have to
easy,
knit
yeah.
like 10 or 11 inches in the round before you start doing other things.
It's nice that it's a small project and not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing with little
Yeah.
kids stuff. They're so portable and
Absolutely. And 4-year-old sized, so it's for little miss, and the arms are, I'm just going to use some Patton's Croy sock for the arm striping, and if anybody needs to see the pattern, I think I've shown it before.
I love it.
But it's just this little cute, it's meant for self-striping yarn, and it's
Such
a
a
way
fun
to
idea.
use.
Yeah.
They have an adult size one too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Could use up all those single skeins
I know,
of
right?
sock yarn that
Yeah.
we may or may not have purchased.
Pretty
Uh-huh.
much. What do I do with this?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why that pattern came about.
nice.
Or if you don't want an entire sweater of self-striping yarn,
Yeah, right.
it's just a little bit of fun
That's
color on the
On the
arms.
sleeves, which is really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cute idea.
So I've been working on that while not trying to not melt. Also, like my stuck on the phone knitting and
Mhm.
things like that when I'm at work.
Yep.
That's easy to pick up and put back down.
Yeah, that's kind of why I've been working on the little baby sweater. I did actually, though, start doing the short rows on my Jessie's Girl tee.
I love this pattern.
So I put this down for podcasting because I'm doing short rows, and I didn't want to like completely get off with those. So you can't really tell,
Yeah,
but
we're all
there's a
using
little
the
bit of the zings. I know they're
zings,
great
yeah.
needles. But there is a little bit of shaping starting here. So they in the pattern use a wrap and turn. I just do a German short row because it's easy, and then I don't have to worry about picking up wraps or anything like that. So, but yeah, it's going really well. Every once in a while, my needle will catch a stitch, so it pulls it a little bit out. But after I wash it, it's going to be fine. So once I do this shaping, so I'm kind of shaping before you get. It's a higher neckline than the shirt is. So starting to do shoulder shaping, and then I've got just a couple more rows, and then I actually divide for the neckline. So I bind off stitches for the neckline and then finish the shoulder shaping, and then I still have to do the back. So I'm just working on the front stitches right now. You can see there's the armhole opening. So I'll have to knit the back up to that same point and do the shaping on the back. So it's coming along, and hopefully we'll be done in time for the knit along. Not that I'm eligible for prizes or anything,
yeah.
but I still like trying to
fun.
reach a deadline.
Like that on the Spice
for
Market,
stuff.
which neither of us completed in the time frame.
I didn't even start it.
I didn't do that one.
I know, and it was like because we both wanted to do it.
Yeah,
and
that's why we did that pattern.
yeah, and I still didn't do it.
You're lame.
I bought the kit, but I actually split it up and gave
did.
some to somebody who ran out of
Oh,
yarn.
yeah, and you use some of those mini skeins
And the
for
minis,
your,
I'm working for my changes.
changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the only other thing I've been working on, and I'm really close to getting it done, is the Mystic, what is it called?
Oh yeah.
Mystic Evening Shawl.
They're really pretty shawl.
So this, don't mind the ends, there's tons of ends that need to get woven in. So this is using a fiber optics gradient.
Those are nice.
Yeah. So I'm down into like the stripy parts, and I have a lot of stitches on my needles.
You
Finally,
got stuff done all over the
I
place
know, it's
here.
all, I'm all over. Yeah.
There we go.
So we refer to as a hot mess. Hot mess of knitting. so we're down into I think I only have about 15 more rows to go. So trucking along. Gonna make my deadline unless I stop working on it, so I'm trying really hard to not get distracted.
Good luck.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I know. I know it's hot when the weather's like this. I've actually been doing some, I told you guys that I went to the quilt festival that was here, and I got a whole bunch of wool applique stuff, so I've actually been working on a project. I've got one that's almost done, so when I do finish that, I still have some embroidery left to do on it. So when I finish that, I'll bring it in and show you guys. So.
Well, I really want to get this done because I want to pick up either my change of shawl or start on the Winter Lake shawl, which is the worsted
I almost did that for this.
Yeah.
But I really want to use the fourth color.
Yeah.
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 No, that's going to be lovely.
I know. I love the colors that are in it.
So we'll see which wins, picking up change of shawl or
Just right out of the hat?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be the worsted weight shawl because I'm going to be itching to cast something new on.
Yeah, I want to get the baby sweater done and my t-shirt, and then I'm going to pick up my changes shawl. Although I ordered some yarn that's coming. It'll be a while because it's coming from Canada. So, but Tour de Fleece starts Saturday. So I'm going to start spinning my sweater quantity of yarn that I talked about earlier this spring.
Yes.
So I've got it all separated by color of how I want to spin it and divide it out. So because it's going to be a 3-ply, so I weighed it all out. So I'm set to go.
Now, which way did you decide to go? Are you gonna?
I'm going to. I've kind of divided it into lighter, medium, and dark, but it's not like 100% that way. So it's going to be kind of a marled because I really like the way that was knitting up.
And what's interesting is when you came in and just showed it on the bobbin, everybody liked the one,
the mixed
one,
where
and
I
when
blended
you knit it up, we were like, oh no.
Yeah.
But,
So I've got the 3 shades, so I'm going to apply those 3 together, so it'll be like a true marl.
Yeah.
And there will be some variation in it, but that way I won't have to worry as much about like alternating skeins or anything like that. I mean, the blended was really nice, but I have yarn that's already I have fiber that's already that color naturally. Yeah. So why blend something that's been hand dyed to then go back to being just a solid brown?
Right.
So
when you could have just used undyed.
Exactly. So yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. And the Georgetown, I'm going to knit the Georgetown
sweater.
And it's a really nice basic sweater that I think it will work well with that.
Maybe we could add that as a knit along. I think we should do a Rhinebeck sweater along for whether people are going to Rhinebeck or not. Just that they can knit any kind of sweater. And I might do Georgetown too because I really like that.
It's a lovely and
we have the owl, which is what it is.
And it's nice because I like knitting sweaters in pieces because I like seaming and I like the way they fit. But there are directions for knitting it mostly in the round as well. So
well, and the pieces,
kind of do your preference.
If it's in pieces, it's almost a little bit more portable.
It is.
Because you have less yarn you're carting around.
Yep.
That is true.
So there's that.
Yeah.
To be said. So acquisition. I bought some stuff this weekend too, and it's not here. Yeah. I'm hoping it doesn't show up until like closer to my birthday, so then I can like feign. So I don't know. Somebody sent me a birthday present. I sent it to myself.
Yeah.
You should be your own gift.
I know.
Yeah.
I tried that was that last year? Or was it for Mother's Day?
So Ange and I were both bitten by Countess Ablaze, her most recent online collaboration. Yes. And we won't say it by name because we don't want to offend anybody. But
it's a family-friendly podcast, so but it raised a ton of money for a lot of different charities around the world.
Yeah,
which
because
was
a bunch of indie dyers and pattern designers,
50,
all participated in it. And so Sunday, July 1st, everybody put up whatever their contribution was for sale, and each designer and yarn maker got to decide which charity was going to benefit from their particular items.
Yep.
So it was a really, it started from something awful and turned into something wonderful.
Yeah.
So follow, check out Countess Ablaze on Instagram if that's something you want to check out.
Yep.
There are some stores that I think actually still have yarn available or pre-buys available. So you can check out, there's a particular hashtag that they were using. So you can check that out to see the different stores that were participating. So I will link to Countess Ablaze in show notes.
That's
so
probably
you,
the easiest way.
Yeah, and then you guys can find out all the information and the backstory on that if it's something that you're interested in, if you haven't heard about it.
Yep.
So
Needless to say, both Kelly and I kind of fell down the rabbit hole this
We
weekend.
did.
I guess I missed that one, so I guess it's probably good.
I know. I was like, it's for charity, and it's beautiful.
That's
where
it's
charity.
I
I'll
was.
just buy it.
I know.
Yeah.
I justified it by it being going for
charity. Yeah,
But
charity.
some of the yarn that's coming may not be proceeds going towards charity, but you know.
I mean, if you're already paying shipping.
I was already paying shipping from Canada, and it's going to take a while to get here, so it's, it's all good. It's
Exactly.
fine. It's fine.
So, hey guys, you know what time it is?
No.
It's time for another Seasons of Vermont box.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, what, a week from Sunday?
Yes.
Something like
Sunday the 15th, because apparently I cannot pick any days that are actual shipping days for releasing boxes this year.
We have a day to pack them then.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. So where I'm probably going to be on the 15th. I'm going to be here helping get everything together. So we have an amazing box this time.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to sell out really quickly, I have a feeling. So if you want it this time, be sure to jump on.
Yeah, noon Eastern Standard Time on July 15th. It will go live. They're going to be, I believe, $80 again. And when we start describing it, you'll understand why. So last time it was the project bag. This time it's project bag, but also the yarn. So we've shown these bags before.
Yep.
And give you a little teaser, right? So Cat's Paws, which is a local to us bag maker, made these really awesome bags.
Says I'd rather be knitting on the bottom.
Yep. And it has this great printed on the back with all stuff related to yarn and knitting and crocheting.
And little sheepies on the inside.
And
I mean, she thought of
yeah,
everything
she
with
loved the
this.
lining.
It's so cute.
Great little
Awesome bags.
Yep.
Oh, who doesn't need another project bag?
I know, right?
It's a really good size. So I have my shawl in here, and you can see there's plenty of room. I have yarn down at the bottom, and it's just a really good size. The straps on it are awesome, so they're that right
In between.
Yeah,
not too short, not too long.
Exactly. All right, so this is the project bag, and then the yarn this time, you guys. So Christy from Fiber Stash dyed this up for us.
She knocked it out of the park.
Oh my god.
We've had it since the trunk show that we did.
And literally, we had to put it under lock and key so it wouldn't go anywhere.
I know everybody's like, "Oh, is that for sale?"
We're like, no,
Not right
hands
now.
off. So this is our Seasons of Vermont yarn that she came up with, and the theme this time is going outside or getting outside. Because for July and August, that's what a lot of us are doing.
Yeah.
As much as we complain about how hard it is.
Yes.
We are spending a lot of time outside.
And we even knit outside too.
There's a nice
That's
breeze.
what
You
we
can
do.
see the trees, so it's not
I know.
as horrible.
Yeah. There's air moving today, which is
So this is a gorgeous merino silk blend,
good. It's a big skein.
fingering weight, and it's 150 gram skein.
Yeah, it's like 600.
600 yards.
600 yards.
Sorry,
Yeah.
so blocking your face.
That's okay.
Blocking your face with yarn. And the colors on this just pop.
They're beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And because that's not enough.
Of course not. We
have-
always do
but
something
wait,
with
there's
Katrinkles.
more.
Wait, there's more.
Yes.
So Katrinkles this time has made for us our increase.
Make one right, make one left.
So if you guys haven't noticed, we've been doing things on these little chains, so you can put a whole little kit together. So the little gauge ruler that we did last time, so you can kind of connect them all and then put them on your project bag that you're using.
Right on
Just clip them
handle,
right on.
just like that.
Yep. And then you can have a whole little collection of tools
Yep.
that go with you.
So one of the reasons why we picked this tool for this particular kit is that all of the patterns this month, this box that we've selected, are all shawl patterns.
Because with a silk merino blend with that much yardage, they're perfect
Yeah.
for doing shawls.
And we have both knit and crochet shawls that we're offering, but I will say, after doing a perusal of Ravelry, even just as recently as this morning, there are so many other options.
Yeah, and of course, so
for
you
patterns.
get a pattern included with the kit.
Yep.
So you just let us know in comments which one you want when you order. But if you don't want to use that particular one for this yarn and you want to use this yarn for whatever,
Something else,
but
totally
you do
fine.
get a pattern.
So we have more, because there's
We have
always more,
more.
right? So keeping with the theme of summer, we have these adorable stitch markers from
Wee ones,
Wee
their
ones.
little logos up there.
So if you can't see, one of those is a slice of watermelon,
Here, I can hold it
Okay.
closer.
and one of them is a creamy cone, which is basically
Maybe.
a specialty soft serve. I don't think it's quite the same as soft serve in other parts of the country,
No.
but
There it is.
it's like soft serve.
Aren't they so cute? They're
So
adorable.
cute. So she makes all kinds of really cool polymer clay stitch markers. Larissa, you had
Of
some
the pug ones. Yeah, they're in my other bag. but-
So adorable. She's out of Rhode Island, I believe, down by where Katrinkles is. So still kind of regional to us.
Mm-hmm.
But her stuff was amazing. So she put these together. They're so cool.
They scream summer.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally, because we like to showcase a Vermonti thing, this is a more Vermonti local artist to us, Sarah Rosendahl, and she puts together these really cool sheep and farm type note cards.
And they're all different.
They're
in here.
all different in here. So we have a pack of
So
5
cute.
for folks. Yeah.
So, and they come with the little envelopes. Look at these. Aren't they great? So she goes to Vermont Sheep and Wool Festival,
Yep.
And she does a lot of chicken ones too. Of course, I have
Yeah.
some of the chicken
Yeah.
and boots ones. But I mean, look at those. Those
I
are
did.
chicken.
I did put a chicken one in there because
Oh.
it was just too cute.
Yeah. So they're
It
awesome.
was
So they're all blank inside. Just
Mm-hmm.
a really nice blank, and her information about each of the cards is on the back.
Yep.
So these are really great
Yeah.
prints. Yeah, she does. I actually got some of her prints to hang up, and I haven't hung them up yet. It's awful.
Yeah.
But
And then finally, because we always throw something in that's either muscle of yarn made or muscle of yarn created, we are going to be including one of our muscle of yarn enamel pins in this box.
Yep.
So,
Nice box.
yeah,
It's a really fun one. Yeah. I love everything.
I know.
I mean, all of our other boxes have been really fun too, but oh my gosh, just this combination of
Yeah.
everything,
Oh,
it worked out
Super
so
cool. It all
well.
matches too.
I know, it does.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
amazing.
So.
So we're really excited. We hope all of you are really excited.
So July 15th at noon,
Yeah.
it's going to go live. That is a Sunday, so it might actually work out better for a lot of people because
Yep. Won't be at work.
hopefully you don't have to work.
Yeah.
But that's going to go up, and it's like Ange said, it's going to be $80. Do let us know which pattern you want from Ravelry. Right in the listing, we list all the patterns with hot links, so you just click on it. You can go. It'll take you right to Ravelry, so you can check out the patterns. And yeah,
I think it'll be fun. We're excited.
yeah, it's a great.
We'll get some pictures of this stuff taken and up
Yep.
on the website, but the patterns are already up and the descriptions are already up. So if you want
Yep.
to start taking a look at the patterns to think
Yeah.
about maybe which one you might want.
And there's an easy way to get to the Seasons of Vermont link on our page. If you go type in muscleofyarn.com, then click on shop up along in the header, and then there's a drop down that'll come up, and there will actually be a section that says Seasons of Vermont, and you just click on that, and all of the Seasons of Vermont ones that we've done in the past and the current one will come up.
Yep.
So you can take a look at that. So
Yeah. Super fun. Super fun. So
Yep.
we have some fun events
got a lot of events coming up.
up.
Yep.
As Kelly mentioned, the Tour de Fleece starts on Saturday. and it runs through July 29th. So that's a spinning, and I did link in the page for both the main Tour de Fleece Ravelry group and Team Sasquatch.
Sweet. I know there hasn't been anything up there, so I'm going to have to go to Team Sasquatch and post because nobody else has yet.
Was when I was there today.
Oh, there was? Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because I was going to if nobody had.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty recent.
Good.
So Team Sasquatch is kind of like the slacker group.
We're podcasters. I mean, come on.
We're busy.
I don't hand spin.
I know, I don't either.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I tried.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather just go buy the yarn.
Well, there's that.
Or I have friends who will spin stuff for me.
Well,
and
that's
Or
really
you
nice too.
work at a spinnery where the yarn just gets spun anyway.
Yeah. I spin the spinning there.
I was going to say you spin every day.
I know,
so
I spin every day, but
different.
not by hand.
If you guys haven't gone to Green Mountain Spinnery and taken a tour, you totally should.
Yeah.
I did last year and it was super fun.
When I make it there for a tour, I'll film it and then we'll put it up as a YouTube video.
I took some pictures and I put some of this. Did I end up putting this up?
We have some video, we just don't have it up. So
Oh, okay.
hopefully I will learn a few things here today. And I actually was able to, usually we don't let anybody near certain machines while they're running.
Yeah.
But since I understand the machines, I've actually taken some really
Oh,
cool, like underneath things, like
Oh, no
where we don't
kidding.
usually let anybody
Yeah.
go through. So we'd love to get those
The
up.
backstage pass to
Yeah,
the,
basically, yeah.
the mill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's really
Nice.
cool.
But yeah, we do tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday. Most all the machinery is running, so you can
Awesome.
between like 9 and 2 is the best time because that's usually when everything's got started and people start going home by like 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
And of course Saturdays and Sundays we're there, but nothing's running, so you just get to see the stuff. And
Yeah.
Nice.
And they have a nice mill shop
Yeah.
there, and they have tons of samples, which I love. Knit up.
Nice.
So. Yeah.
so if I was more prepared, I would have brought some things. But
Well,
You didn't know we were
I didn't
gonna-
know I was doing
We were
this.
gonna be
so.
like,
No.
come sit with us on the couch.
Yeah.
We'll
You
be
have
through.
to.
I have to.
It'll be fun. And also going on during the same time is the Great Northern Yarn Haul. So that starts on July 13th and
Which is
it
a
goes
Friday.
through the 29th as well.
Yeah, 3 full weekends
That's awesome.
of yarn hauling and crawling.
Yeah. So this is, we've talked about this one before.
Mhm.
It's Lake Champlain to the Pacific Ocean.
Not Pacific, Atlantic.
Atlantic, that other ocean.
That'd be a really big yarn
yeah.
crawl. Can
That
you
would be
imagine?
That would be a good road trip.
Stay tuned next year.
We can do a bus trip?
Hey, Jen. We just volunteered you to do a yarn haul the other direction.
God, can you imagine?
That'd be fun.
That'd be a lot of yarn stores.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, you could do knit-alongs on the bus tour because it'd be time to get stuff done.
Road trip.
It'd be really fun to like do like a train one. You know, go cross country on
yeah.
train. They'd have to have like shuttles that shuttle people off to like the yarn stores, unless the yarn stores just came on the train instead of
Yeah.
like little pop-up shops.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's so cool. That would be cool.
I'm gonna call Amtrak. When
The shops could be at the train stations when we stop for breaks.
Right? Oh
yeah.
my god, that would be awesome.
Yeah, little mini shows.
Mhm. That would be
Yeah.
cool. I love it. That'd be really fun.
So anyway,
I
so
won't be invited back.
Lake Champlain. No, you are welcome anytime.
More ideas.
More ideas. Lake Champlain to the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes.
22 shops participating. Most of them, a lot of them are in Vermont. I shouldn't say most. A lot of them, 10 Vermont, 8 New Hampshire, and 4 in Maine. If you go to, we've linked it in show notes. If you go to the Facebook page or Ravelry group, all of the stores that are participating are listed there. And basically what you have to do is go into any of the participating shops, spend $20. You'll get your bag and passport, which I meant to grab one. Did you grab one?
Nope, but I can pop up
Okay.
and go grab one.
Me. So we've got these really cute drawstring project bags. They're like backpack style, and the passport. So basically, the passport has room for all of the shops to stamp it for you. So you just have to get somebody to stamp it or initial it at each of the different yarn stores. And
I'm just gonna come drop in behind here.
okay, so
Oh, it's cute.
that's really cute. So and it's got all of the stores listed by state on here. And Jen, who's our other business partner, she did the graphic for this, and she's kind of manning the yarn haul this year. So those are really cute. Nice bright green for summer.
And they've always done prizes
they're changing it up this year.
Yeah, so there'll be more opportunities to win prizes. You don't have to hit all of the stores to be entered into the various drawings. Of course, there'll be a grand prize if you do hit all 22 stores. But then there's tiers sort of below that.
Right. So each of the different stores are contributing prizes to the grand prize and prize drawing. So it's still a lot of value worth of yarn. So if you make it to 10 stores, you enter, you basically send in your passport. And if you've made it to 10, you're entered to win one of 2 prizes. If you make it to 15, there's another prize, so it steps up in value. There's another 2 prizes that you can have the opportunity of winning. And then if you make it to 20 or more of the stores, you're entered for the grand prize drawing, which is pretty impressive.
And so it's 22 stores that are donated in $25 to $30 value prize packs. So
it makes a huge basket.
Huge basket. And I think most of the stores are doing giveaways or patterns or discounts or something during this time frame as well.
We actually have 2 great events going on.
Yes.
That we're going to actually talk about. So one is the 14th, which is not this Saturday, it's a week from Saturday. And that is the Lithuanian mitten class with Donna Trukonis. And it's going to be a fabulous class. There are still some seats available, so if you're interested, go to our website, or you can follow the link in show notes. We've got it all linked there, and it's going to be a great class because she's spent so much time in Lithuania and Latvia, and is going to talk about the history, what the motifs mean to their culture, because the motifs in each different culture typically mean something. And it's a 6-hour class. It's a long class. There is a half-hour break in between. We're going to do a nice light lunch. That is included in the price. But all of the details are up on our page. So that is Saturday the 14th. And then Saturday the 28th, we have another really fun event that we've been doing for the last couple of years, which is the Stitch and Pitch at the Vermont Lake Monsters game, which is a baseball team here up in Burlington. So Ange can tell you more about that.
So Lake Monsters, great. They're a single A ball club. They're actually affiliated with the Oakland Athletics, if you can believe that.
They've been affiliated with a number of different teams over the past.
But currently the Oakland Athletics. Our mascot is the Lake Monsters, so Champ. And it's a very family-friendly venue. We go. In fact, I think we're going this weekend onto a game. It's Champ's birthday on Sunday, so.
How do they know?
I know, it's amazing. But bring your knitting, bring your spinning, your crocheting, your needlepoint, and come stitch with us at the ballpark. It is also Star Wars night. I can't even figure out how I managed to pull that one off because I did not realize it was Star Wars night when I picked the date when I was working with the Lake Monsters.
So costumes are encouraged?
Costumes are encouraged. And they have a whole bunch of people that show up in very real looking Star Wars costumes that are like actors. They're just wandering around.
Kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be amazing. William's
fireworks night too.
Fireworks night too. Yeah. William's really excited because he's going to, I think, dress up as Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber that actually makes noise. So that'll be exciting. He might bring his knitting. We've been talking about whether he wants to bring it or not.
Nice.
And we have some fun prize stuff that we've put together for that as well.
Yeah, I think there's a yarn company that makes yarn on Star Wars names.
Yes. Mustache?
Maybe.
I think Mustache Yarn does.
Yeah, I saw it on a different podcast, so maybe you can
I know.
enable him to buy some yarn.
She does a bunch on May the 4th.
Oh, okay.
So, a lot of her Star Wars stuff goes on sale on May the 4th, and I missed it this year. I know. Yay me.
Yeah.
Then you blame your son for ordering yarn.
It was William. It wasn't me.
Get a hold of my iPad again.
That's really funny.
So that will be really fun. We have blocks of tickets, so you can get them either in the store and walk away with a physical ticket from us, or you can come to our website and are able to order them online through the Lake Monsters. I think does it go right over to the Lake Monsters, or is it on our...
So right now I don't know if I have the link up where you can get the online ones directly through them, but I can put the link up there. So you can either order them from us and pick them up in store, or you can order them from the Lake Monsters using that particular link, so that you end up sitting in the same area that we all are. So, because they did reserve a block of tickets so that we'll all be together.
And I'd say the only advantage to ordering, if you go directly, use the link we have to go to Lake Monster sites, is they do have little packages available, so you could get like the hot dog and soda package, or if you wanted some other food to go with it. My kids tend to just eat nonstop, so there's no point in getting just one hot dog, because
I know.
We'll just deal with it when we get there.
Yeah. Yep. So it's the same price whether you get it directly through us, or want to pick them up in the store, or go through the Lake Monster. So it's $8 for just the ticket.
Yep. So we hope you can come out and join us. It should be super fun.
Yeah. And like my husband's coming. He's not going to bring knitting, so he's just coming for the baseball. So feel free to bring spouses, friends, whatever, and come on out and have a good time.
Oh, William will be so excited. Yeah. He still is like, is Bob going to be there? Is Bob going to be there?
I know, it's cute.
I don't know.
Bob loves playing catch, and so.
And my kids generally don't sit in their seat. They just are there for, like, if I can keep them in their seats for more than one inning, it's a miracle, and then they want to just go run around.
Yeah, they've got a great area for kids, and like a picnic area, so you can just kind of go down and hang out. So it's a really fun evening.
Yeah, they do a great job there.
Yep.
So, and hot dogs aren't bad either.
And they've got great local beer.
Yeah, and cider and all kinds of stuff for adults.
Yep.
Yep. Good. Yeah.
All right, so knit alongs.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
The
knit along queen.
The multicolor summer shawl knit along.
See, you've gotten practice.
Yeah.
It's a tongue twister.
I don't think I can still say it.
So that one's running through the middle of September. Basically the rules are that you have to cast it on after June 15th, June 15th or later, and you have to use at least 3 colors. Those are rules. Yeah. So lots of chatter going on in the chatter thread. I actually put up a finished object thread because somebody's already finished. Wow. I think they did a Jody, so it was super fast, and I was like, boy, you guys are quick. So finished object threads up. We also have our summer t-shirt knit along, which is running through the end of July, and that's just for summer tops, so t-shirts and tank tops. And we have a finished object thread and a chatter thread also have been pretty active. People have knit some pretty and crocheted. And crochet, we had a couple crochets in there too. Some amazing.
Yeah, there was lace tees in there.
Yeah.
Mine is no longer happening, so my activity level went down. Mine just did not come to gauge. I did a swatch and
it lied.
It lied, so it's ripped out, but I did pick up something today to do another one. I don't think it'll get done before, July 31st? Yeah, it won't happen. Maybe if I do nothing else, but the tea it would get done, but.
And we had called for suggestions for our next knit along. Folks made some really good, had some really good ideas. So I'm mulling over some of those.
What about a knit along to finish all the knit alongs you started?
That was actually one of the ideas.
A knit along.
Yeah. A knit along to finish the knit alongs. Yeah. That was actually an idea.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
So I'm working.
That's really funny.
I'm working on that, and as you guys know me, I'll probably be like come up with something totally different and be like, I know you guys have these great ideas, but I really want to make X.
Oh my gosh.
What I should do is throw up like when we get closer to the end of the year, is throw up a what have you made out of the Seasons of Vermont box and do like a prize thread for
that'd
that.
be fun.
That would be fun
to see what people have made.
Yeah.
The yarn from the last one, the Peggy Jane fiber yarn, people they were throwing out so many cool things that they were going to use that for. So I can't wait to see what they ended up using.
Well, and the DK weight one for the March box was that stuff was Silkworm Studios was so amazing.
That was the green one. Yeah, it was a pretty color.
It's like greens and reds and
like silvery grays and
and then of course the Legacy fiber arts. People went crazy over that one with the blues and purples. That was really lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah. So we hit on all of our stuff there.
Pretty much. So you talked about the Seasons of Vermont, but I
Yeah.
have something exciting that you guys are going to love. So we have a new yarn that just came in today. So I didn't grab any of it to bring over.
We'll show you next week.
We'll show you
get to
next
see
week,
it.
but I will tell you what it is so we can build some excitement. And we may have it up on the website in the next couple of days. It kind of depends on if I've got my act together because I have to take pictures of everything. But we are now carrying hedgehog fibers.
Yay!
I know, it's so exciting. So they had a really long wait list. I think we've been on the wait list for like a year. And they came through about a month or so ago and said, hey, you guys came to the top of our list. Are you still interested? And I said, yes, I am. So we've got a bunch of sock yarn and some DK weight yarn as well. I think sock yarn maybe 8 or 10 colors, and DK I think we did like half a dozen or so. So I'm going to be working to get that up on the website, and we'll definitely be bringing more in as time goes along. Their turnaround time is fairly quick, especially for some of the indie dyed companies. Some of them, take months and months to get, and theirs was about 4 to 6 weeks, something like that.
Well, that's not bad, because it's getting shipped from the UK.
Yeah, it's coming from Ireland, so that's fabulous. So if there's colors that you'd like to see us bring in Hedgehog, definitely let us know. They've got some really nice bases. They've got some fairly new ones that they've added, and they're always adding new colorways as well. So if there's something that you would love to see here at Must Love Yarn, let us know, and we'll do our best to get some requested colorways and bases in for you.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
That'll be good.
I know, it's so exciting.
Can't wait.
So
Always
exciting.
new stuff.
I know. It's fun to kind of rotate through some different yarns and companies and bring in different things.
Well, and then if I remember correctly, in not too long, some of our fall yarns are probably going to start showing up.
Yeah,
too.
so August. So another.
I'll have to think about it.
I know, another month, and a lot of our fall yarns are going to start rolling in. So usually I have them shipped like August 1st, August 15th, between those dates, and we start getting those in. So
it'll be fun. Too.
I know.
Exciting.
I know.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. We hit everything on show notes.
Woo-hoo. Oh, don't forget the Winter Lake Shawl giveaway.
Oh, yep. Yeah,
That's,
so Ange talked
we'll
about that.
Draw for that next week.
Yeah, we were so wonderfully donated that pattern, which was amazing.
Yes.
And then we've got another one from Jen Sheelan. She donated a great pattern that we're going to use for a giveaway for the shawl knit along.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
As well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, I think that's all I got.
I think that's all I got too.
I don't have anything else.
Thanks for joining
I was just
today.
going to say that. It was fun to have you.
Fun to have a special guest on the show today.
I know. So be sure to check out Green Mountain Spinnery and
Yep.
Larissa's Instagram. She does a lot of sewing, so if you're into that too.
We can link up. We'll add a little special slot for
Mhm.
Larissa
Yeah.
and all of her stuff in our show notes.
Yeah.
Mostly Instagram, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you guys for watching, and thank you to all the new viewers. We've had a lot of new viewers over the last couple days,
Been awesome.
which has been really amazing. So thank you for checking us out. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and this is kind of a normal episode, other than adding Larissa in.
It's kind of normal.
It's kind of
And I
kind of
derailed you
our-
guys a few times too. So.
That's
No, not at all.
not any more than we do
No.
each other
Yeah.
all the time.
I'm usually the major doer.
Well, it's nice every time I watch the podcast, I'm like, oh, I want to sit there. I feel like I'm with my friends,
See?
and so
So you
Today I
won't
got
have
to.
to watch this next episode.
no, I won't. I can catch up on last week.
You're just like, oh, that's what they were talking about.
I'm like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we hope that you come back and join us again.
I know, it was fun.
Take another Thursday off from work.
Woo.
There you go. Especially a hot one.
Yeah.
You picked a good week.
I did
to-
air conditioning.
Yeah.
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 That is a definite bonus that we have
Yeah.
that the mill does not have.
Yeah, we do not have air conditioning.
Which is true of a lot of
Yeah.
Vermont businesses
Yeah.
and houses. We just
Yeah,
don't
don't
have
have
air conditioning.
AC.
Because we have like what, maybe a week of like ridiculously hot weather every year, if that.
Hopefully this is it.
I know. That's what
I'm
I
not
said.
holding my
It's
breath,
so
though,
No,
'cause
I'm not either.
it's so early this year that I
Yeah.
was a little worried about
Yeah,
that.
there could be
but-
another
Yeah.
one.
I know.
Yeah. Probably right about the time, either the fair is here, or
Yeah.
we're supposed to go camping in August, so it'll probably be that week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Usually it's August.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually August. Uh-huh.
So,
All right.
yeah. Anyway,
So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And I think next week, as far
I
as
think
know,
business is normal.
we'll be back next week. So
I may
we'll
have Ella Bobella dog with me, so we'll see.
Maybe I'll have to come back next week.
the lure of the dog.
Yes.
So we will
All
see
right.
you guys next week.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
My glasses.
Okay, so it's on, just so you know.
Okay.
What do you? Oh yeah, I was gonna buy that.
And I'm like keep sneaking over this way.
That's why it was up on the counter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just wondering.
I feel like my kids. I just leave stuff all over the place when I come in here. It's a matter. It's a
Yeah.
wonder they let me back in
Yeah.
the store. Just
Leave everything.
leaving stuff
Yeah.
everywhere. I cannot be trusted. So, yeah, this is where the magic happens.
This is the magic of
This
the
is the
podcast.
magic.
I see I'm looking over here. I need to look.
So the camera's
Yeah.
right
I'm
there.
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't
And
know what I'm doing.
Every
I'm
once in a
gonna keep
while,
looking that way.
I'll put the iPad in wrong, and we're looking at
No,
other
it's
stuff.
correct.
And we're like, what? What's
going
going on? It really messes us up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This way.
I know. Where?
This way.
Who?
This way.
What?
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Larissa.
Hi.
She's from Green Mountain Spinnery.
Hi.
She's coming to watch us podcast today.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm looking in the wrong direction. I don't know
it's
which.
okay. It's hard. You know what's really
Yeah.
weird is I'm so used to podcasting with Kelly
Yeah.
that I've tried to shoot a couple of videos at my other job with just me by
Yeah.
myself, and I have no idea where to look
Yeah.
because I don't have a person to look at.
Yeah. I think that's. Yeah.
That's really weird. As opposed to just,
And I'm working on one of the knit-alongs. This way. This way.
Oh.
Which way do I look?
That
it up.
looks good. If you can
Yes.
see it on the screen, they can see
Yeah.
it.
I'm doing the 3-color knit-along.
The
Shawl knit,
multicolor summer shawl knit along.
Yes.
The longest knit along name
Yeah.
ever.
I haven't posted anything really about it.
Hi, Cal. They might be able to see you because
They
we
might.
don't know
Oh,
how
wait,
far
'cause there's
over.
my elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So I'm just
oh,
lurking.
this is Kelly, lurking Kelly. That's gonna be our podcast title.
You could like to stand behind her and make it.
I can be her arm.
Yeah.
I can like duck
Yeah.
down and be her arm.
It's the heat. The heat's getting to
I
us.
know.
Is it?
It's hot in Vermont.
Is it like that pistachio commercial where they use the Venus de Milo? So it's the
Yeah.
unshelled pistachios, and it's like this whole series of her trying to do things like with no arms because the Venus de Milo doesn't have any arms.
Oh, I don't think I've
I
seen
haven't
that.
seen it.
I can't figure out if I think the commercial is funny or if I'm
Creepy.
like, that was maybe a poor
Oh.
choice.
That's
I
funny.
might have to go look on that.
Yeah.
Check out YouTube.
Yeah, it's probably on YouTube.
After you watch this, you can go check out that commercial.
Yeah. And you can let us know.
Yeah.
Offensive or not.
Lots of comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We get lots of comments. It's fun.
We do. It's fun. I know I got lots of helpful comments about my sock problem.
Your sock.
Yeah, the sock blank problem.
I think
Oh,
I
with
missed-
it be running short. Yeah, I haven't checked my stash because I don't.
No,
know.
actually, Tiffany Tipstitch had a great idea. She was like, "Why don't you just pull it back and knit a longer toe out of the contrast color?"
Ah.
Because I actually checked, I only have this much of the sock blank left.
Yeah,
Even with a
that's not
shorty
enough.
sock, probably not enough.
I've never done a sock blank.
This is extra. I already have a full pair of socks, so I was
Okay.
trying to squeak out another pair.
No, it's a good idea. Do longer toes.
Yeah,
Who's gonna
and
know?
Exactly.
Yeah. No
And
one's
then
gonna see
use
it.
this all up, and I have plenty of the gray. So
Yeah, it's
that was
perfect.
brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Totally brilliant. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's just been too hot for my brain to even think about trying to figure out how much I need to rip back.
It's
That's-
definitely easy knitting weather.
Oh, if you're sitting in front of the air conditioner, yes. I was trying to knit at the parade yesterday, or I didn't even bust it out at the parade in Bristol yesterday. It was so hot. I was like, no, I can't do this.
I didn't want to knit inside. It was too hot and sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My downstairs is like 80 degrees inside.
That's cooler.
Is it cooler than yours?
Yeah.
Ugh. My upstairs is
It's been like
ridiculous.
85, 88. I think it's cooler outside at night than inside.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
won't cool down enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way ours has been too.
My room's cool with the AC. If
They're
I
all
thought
sold out. I was thinking of buying one. And I went to the
Yeah.
store and they're gone.
Yeah, with
all they
that-
have
that
are the little
one.
tiny fans left, and those aren't gonna
no,
those aren't
it's not
gonna
do
help.
anything.
So we're managing.
Ugh. It's yeah. We're such a bunch of babies up here when it comes to the heat.
But we're not used to it.
No, I was
It's
like
too humid.
I know. I'm
I
like
don't like the humidity.
I don't know how people live in the South because you know the humidity is way worse down there. Like we're not even.
Oh, I know.
It's like 50% humidity,
Yeah.
and I want to cry. I'm like I should not be sweating just sitting still.
It's higher than that. It's been higher.
Has it been higher than that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty high.
Makes everything sticky.
It's in the
It's-
oppressive
yeah.
range,
It's
which
not-
is like the dew points have been in the 70s, high
Okay,
70s.
well that explains a lot. Why I'm like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, my vegetable garden is
Yeah.
like, and in the morning it's like, hello, because there's so much moisture in the air. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually have to be watered.
I know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been watering outdoor plants. I don't do vegetables.
Yeah, I always get really excited at the beginning of the year, and then about August I don't weed anymore, and I don't water things, and everything's like, ah.
No, I did a CSA this year, so I
Did
just go.
you?
I just
Okay.
go
For
pick it
you.
up. Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Go pick it up. It's all washed and clean and
That's right.
Ready to go.
yeah, ready to go.
That's what I should
More
do.
knitting time.
We used to do a CSA, and then we got all kinds of interesting vegetables that I had to figure out how to use that we
Oh.
normally don't eat a lot of, like beets and Swiss chard.
Oh, we use a lot
Oh.
of those.
I mean, I like them, but
Yeah,
The-
it's hard with kids.
the
And
response I get from some other people in my house is, it tastes like dirt.
You could give them kohlrabi. They probably don't know what that is.
Well, what's funny is William and I watch a lot of like Food Network, like
Yeah.
Chopped and things, so he knows what some of these things
Yeah.
are. He still won't eat them.
No.
For a while at work, I would tell him, well, you liked it the last time we had it. And he was like, oh, I did? And then
so you just have to start telling him.
Yeah,
that.
just
I
tell him he's
know.
tried it.
he's gotten to the age now, though, where it doesn't work on him anymore. Because he's like, no.
He's getting too smart.
And then, Abigail just doesn't like anything. So unless it's like a hot dog or some sort of watermelon or something. I don't know. She's so picky. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should I give up my seat?
We can all cram in. If
We
you want to
could. We
stay.
could all sit real
Yeah.
cozy.
We totally don't care if you want to stay.
Do you want to stay in podcast with us?
Sure, I'll stay in podcast with you.
Sweet.
All right. Well, it's
Yes!
I can only work so far, and then should I sit in the middle then?
our stool.
Wherever you want to sit, I don't care.
Then I'm in the center. I don't want to mess up your.
Oh, it's totally fine.
I can hold all your.
But then
your
I'll be like
props.
on far right, and Ange will be on
the
far
front.
left.
Is that
and-
wrong? Should we play musical chairs halfway through?
Oh, do we need... what's wrong with the camera? Oh, because Kelly and I usually sit closer together.
Right,
So
you're
maybe
gonna
I
have
should
to.
sit on the
You
end.
just have to
I
move
have to
it
move the
that
camera.
way. Just
Okay.
move it back, and it'll be fine.
Now we can see what everybody's doing.
See, this is why people laugh at us, because this will all just go on the podcast.
They love our app too.
Yeah.
Oh, except for I can't work on that because I'm doing short rows.
Hi.
right now.
Ooh, it's good things. Air conditioning.
We're getting cozy on
Yeah.
this 95-degree day.
Maybe it'll be a short one.
I'll be like, yes, I'm in a...
Or I could send a little stool in the front, and you can just see the top of my head.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. We're getting cozy.
Yeah.
Getting cozy at Muscle of Yarn. Maybe that will be our podcast
Okay.
title. Getting cozy. All right. What was that? I probably don't want to.
You drop your stitch marker?
No,
No.
I can sit this way too.
Okay. Does this help better? I'll adjust this better. You'll have more space.
I don't know if I'll be on it or not.
I think you will be
Yeah.
because it just looks weird because we can't see you on the screen.
But I'm sort of in it.
But when we pull the video back over, it will. I think your whole head will be.
I
on
hope
it.
so.
If not, Kelly's going to be half face.
Better than being two-faced, I
Yeah.
suppose.
That's true.
You know,
Here, we can. It's like Dad.
it's fine.
There.
Now you're all in.
Now we for sure are all in.
For sure.
For sure.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Do we? Are we going to just wing it without show notes?
No, we have show
Oh,
notes.
you have? Okay.
They're right here.
Cool. I found us a little thing. It's meant for a computer screen.
Oh, that
It's
clip
coming-
on.
It'll be here on Saturday, but it'll stick to like the leg, and then we can put the show notes on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, or Sunday, because apparently Amazon's delivering on Sundays now.
They do.
Yeah.
If you order on a certain day, they will
Yeah.
guarantee Sunday.
Yeah. So I ordered some stuff today, and it's apparently going to be here Sunday.
It's kind of crazy.
It's wild.
Why do we need that badly?
Nothing.
Yarn.
It's not yarn, actually. It's a new laptop for work.
Oh,
Which
I
I
know
don't
it's
really
not
actually
issues.
need that badly, because it's
Yeah.
it's for if I'm working out of the office. I have a desktop computer.
I have alum coming for natural dyeing this weekend.
Yay.
I know.
I just got a book on fabric and to do
Too.
natural dyes on fabric.
Nice.
I have not really read it. I just impulse bought it at the bookstore.
Nice.
I got one yesterday and I've been reading it. I'm like reading the whole thing like cover to cover,
Yeah.
and it's fabric and yarn and things too. So I'm
Nice.
so excited, and I have so
Yeah.
much sumac on my property too. So
So that's what I have to figure out. It says a bunch of like red onion peels, and I don't know how many.
Oh.
It just there's like this whole thing on ratcheting the amount of pounds of your fabric to the amount of vegetables,
Mhm.
and I just haven't.
Yeah.
I've been busy with other knitting projects and
Yeah.
sewing projects, and yeah.
I've got some onion pulled aside. I have to weigh it though. I don't know how much
Yeah.
because I've been saving it for a while. Some onion skins.
And,
And
I think
if you need more sumac, we have sumac on our
Oh, God.
property too. You're like,
I-
I've got plenty of sumac.
I've got enough sumac on my property. It's ridiculous.
Can you dye with, is it mullein? Mullein? Mullien. They also use it like it's a natural herb. that
Oh,
you
I don't
can
know. I
use
haven't
for-
come across that yet.
It's like it's got fuzzy leaves. It's really tall. It's got tall yellow stalk flower.
Oh, I know what you're
we
talking
We have
about.
those at work.
Yeah,
I don't know. We could try.
because I have some of those too.
Do you?
I have some wild parsnip too. You want some of that?
No, God, no. We have some on the very, very
Yeah.
back pasture,
Yeah.
and then we've hopefully got it mostly
Yeah.
eradicated now.
We
It's
had
awful
one
stuff.
giant one that came up at the end of our driveway this year,
know.
and it took us a while because I was like, no, it's all gone. There's no way that could. And it was
Yeah.
really early for it. I was like, no, there's no way that's wild parsnip. And then it got really hot, and all of a sudden, boom! Like the flowers showed up, and I was like, oh.
I know, it's so bad. It's all along the road that I live on, both
Mhm.
sides of it. It's awful.
It's because they need to mow this time of year.
Well, they
Right
do,
now.
but they only mow like
so
once.
far. Yeah.
They mow the edges once, and then that's it. So it gets fully to seed, and then
So anyway, I don't know. My husband chopped it down at some point.
yeah, you have to pull it by the roots, and then you're supposed to spray like
Oh, really?
some sort of weed killer around, because if it drops any seeds, then it'll just come back.
This didn't have. It just flowered. It hadn't gone to seed yet, so I think that's why he just chopped it off. I mean, this stalk on that thing was probably this big at the bottom. It was
Really? Yeah.
huge.
The patch that we had, I went through one year and I pulled it all, and then and we took it to the transfer station, because
Yeah.
you can't burn it, you can't
Right.
compost it, you can't.
Right.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Hazardous waste day, basically.
I
Yeah,
know,
basically.
it's awful. So,
Yeah.
gross.
All right, 13 minutes in.
I know, they got to hear me
Yeah.
like off camera chatting.
Mhm. There you go.
Where's that voice?
I know.
All right. Should we get this show on the road?
Let's do it.
Podcast
All
phase?
I know we have to do our podcast.
I don't know what podcast it is.
Well,
Yeah,
Ange
I've seen you describe it at the end
Yeah.
of your episodes, but
Yeah, Ange can always tell when
Yeah.
we start because of the look on her face.
You get more
Because we all
serious.
like kind of like adjust and
Okay.
Ready?
with a smile.
We both look at the
Yeah.
camera at the same time.
Yeah. I
You
keep
know-
looking this way still, though.
It's
Oh,
feels
I know,
better
it's
now that I'm in
fine.
the middle.
Yeah, you kind of have to
Yeah.
just look that way. The other thing that I thought that we should do
Mhm.
is take a picture at the beginning, and we can make sure it's a nice picture that goes up for our main screen.
yeah.
'Cause
Instead
some-
of one where we're like,
Which I usually try to, if we have a really bad one, I try
Yeah.
to go and
Find
find a better one. But
Does it automatically pick it?
there's
It-
3 different ones. If you
Yeah,
go
it
through
has,
YouTube,
yeah.
it has 3 different ones, and then you can also has an
Yeah.
option for a custom.
Yeah.
So
inevitably somebody's making some sort of face, and I always have to be like, is that bad enough to warrant? Or like the coupon code is up, and I'm like, oh, no, it definitely has to go.
I know, exactly.
But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, we should try to do that. Or even just a picture of yarn or something would be fine.
Which pick of the week.
Our pick of the week. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
We could do that.
Just have to decide whose pick of the week it is.
Or we can
just do all of it.
Yeah.
Pile it up. Could do that.
All right. Ready?
Okay. All right. Podcast time.